it's me Dan. Lie detectors. They have been around for more than 100 years, yet we still use them. But I don't trust them, and I'm gonna prove why you shouldn't trust them either. Chapter 1. How do these machines work? The biggest flaw of a polygraph, aka lie detector, but I'll sometimes refer to it as a polygraph, is that it doesn't read minds. It just measures physical stress. It tracks three main things: heart rate and blood pressure, respiration, how fast you're breathing, skin conductivity, which is sweat. Because it only measures anxiety, someone who is completely innocent but terrified of being wrongly accused can easily fail. Meanwhile, a practiced liar or a psychopath who stays completely calm can pass with flying colors. Now that that's out of the way, let's go to the next chapter. Chapter 2. Before the machines. Before the machines, people used basic body changes to find liars. In ancient China, around 1000 BC, suspects had to chew a handful of dry ice and spit it out. If the rice was completely dry, they were found guilty. The logic? Fear and anxiety dry up your saliva glands. It's primitive, but it's the exact same logic the modern polygraph uses, measuring stress, not actual lies. Which is quite interesting, because when I was a wee little lad, I used to think that lie detectors would just scan your brain and see if you're lying or not. So I used to be terrified of them. Anyways, Chapter 3. The History of the Machine. In 1915, Harvard psychologist William Moulton Marston invented a test that measured systolic blood pressure to detect deception. He became the loudest hype man for lie detectors, claiming they were foolproof. Oh, and fun fact, this guy also created Wonder Woman, which is why her lasso of truth forces people to tell the truth. The actual modern polygraph machine was built in 1921 by John August Larson, a police officer with a PhD. He combined all the sensors into one machine. The press went into a frenzy, calling it a magical lie detector. Even though Larson himself didn't completely buy the hype, another guy named Leonard Keeler updated the design in 1925, making it portable, adding sweat sensors, and mass marketing it. Keeler made a fortune, while Larson's original ideas were commercialized. In fact, before Larson died, he looked at how it was being used blindly to ruin people's lives and called his own invention a Frankenstein's monster, which I have spent over 40 years in combating. I think that's how you read it. Chapter 4. The machine is banned in most courts. Because the science behind them is so shaky, the Supreme Courts in many places, including the US, generally do not allow polygraph results to be used as actual evidence in a criminal trial. Scientists and psychologists have argued for decades that they are about as accurate as flipping a coin. Chapter 5. The people have beaten the machine. People have figured out how to trick the machine by intentionally spiking their stress levels during the control question. The easy questions at the beginning where you tell the truth, like stating your name. A famous trick was putting a sharp tack in your shoe and stepping on it when answering the easy questions. The sudden pain spikes your heart rate, which confuses the machine's baseline and makes your later lies look completely normal by comparison. Chapter 6. My final verdict. So yeah, the literal inventor hated it. Courts won't allow it, and a sharp object in your shoe can defeat it. If a machine can be outsmarted by a literal tack, I'm not trusting it with my life. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that sub button and join the Patreon. I also made a subreddit where you can post wacky dance stuff. It's probably going to be in the link in the description, but it's not. It's probably not going to be there. Anyways, yeah, bye. I'm gonna go animate this video now.